The Toe Collector? A short horror story. The villagers of Black Hollow knew better than to walk barefoot at night. The stories had been passed down for generations. Whispers of old Mother Craven, the witch who feasted on children's toes. Parents warned their little ones, "Keep your feet covered, or she'll smell you in the dark." It was just a legend until Peter's sister disappeared. One night, little Ellie had fallen asleep with her bare feet sticking out from under the blanket. By morning, she was gone. No screams, no struggle, just a trail of bloody footprints leading toward the woods. The village said Ellie never existed. Peter knew they were lying. It had rained earlier that night. The trees dripped with moisture, and the mud beneath Peter's boots sucked at his feet as he followed the footprints into the woods. The deeper he went, the quieter the world became. No birds, no wind, just the sound of his own breathing. Then ahead he saw it, the witch's hut. It leaned crookedly in the fog, its wooden planks rotted and warped. The windows flickered with a sickly yellow glow. Something inside moved. A shadow passed the window, a hunched, withered figure. Peter's stomach tightened. Ellie was in there. He was sure of it. He crept closer. A faint, wet, squelching sound came from within. It was slow, deliberate, like someone gnawing on something soft, something fleshy. Peter's breath hitched as he pressed his ear against the wooden door. A voice, low and raspy, whispered inside, "Little piggies. So tender, so sweet." A wet crunch. Peter's stomach turned. His legs begged him to run. But then he heard it. A whimper. "Ellie." Peter shoved the door open. The stench hit him first. Rotting wood, damp earth, and something worse. Something coppery. A dim candle burned on the table, illuminating jars of murky liquid lining the shelves. Floating inside them were tiny severed toes. Peter gagged. In the center of the room, a hunched figure crouched over something. Old Mother Craven. Her spindly fingers clutched a tiny pale foot. Her jagged yellow teeth tore into the flesh, ripping it from the bone. The chewing sound filled the room. She froze mid-bite. Slowly she lifted her head, and Peter saw her for the first time. Hollow, sunken eyes, wrinkled skin stretched too tight over her skull. Lips smeared with blood. She grinned, revealing teeth filed into razor-sharp points. Peter's eyes darted to the floor. Ellie lay there, her eyes wide with terror, her feet raw and bloodied, missing every single toe. She tried to scream, but the witch clamped a clawed hand over her mouth. "Ah!" Mother Craven licked her fingers, her blackened tongue snaking between her teeth. "More little piggies have come to play." She lunged,